Hey there and welcome back to SnowRunner. We are right here in Wisconsin and oh boy, let's go get something big out of a ravine over there. Yeah, we have the big crane over here, the Prof Crane 320 with the AvenHorn A15. It's going to be a beautiful job though. It's going to be a rather easy peasy job. It could be like we do need another truck though to actually deliver it. We will see about that once that time arrives, right, you know. But first, let's get that massive pipe out of the gutter and on the road again. It might be like we have to go down towards here somehow. But I think we can just haul it up from here. And we might be doing that in reverse though. Yeah, that seems to be the smartest thing to do. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it in reverse. Because I know it has to go this way. Somewhere. To the unloading site, right? Or, yeah, it already makes sense, right? You know, there we go. The unloading site is up there. Yeah, I think what we do need to do, though, is grab another truck, which is fine. Let's just get this one in position first. And then we are getting a hauler, though, huh? It needs to be a 4-slot. Or a 3. What was it again? I think that's a 4-slot, yeah. Just like this. Brakes on. There we go. Let's go grab another friend of ours. I mean, who else but our favorite hauler, though? The Twin Steer has a cargo slot bed of 4. It's the best truck for hauling in general, in my humble opinion. For real though, right? You know, it is a very difficult truck to steer and to keep on its wheels. But if you can manage it though, there is no equal though. There's no equal. Whether in snow, mud, water, anything goes with this thing. And you know, our pumped up big girl is just ready for the job though, no matter how dirty it gets. Just be very careful, especially going reverse though, because it is so easy to tip by just a little bit too much of speed, you know. You need to keep that in control, and of course, you know, you want to be ready for any rocks or dips, and it's very difficult to actually see dips and tips and everything if you go in a wrong direction. I'm not sure why we cannot go further there. There we go. All right, let's park this one there too. Stop the engine. Change the truck. Start the engine. Start the crane. Man, it's the first time that we are going to use the AvenHorn though. I really wish there was a cabin point of view here. It would be rather cool. Yeah, I like details though in my games. SnowRunner has a lot of details. But sadly we cannot reach that. Strange. We should be able to reach that though with a winch. Oh, that's okay, I suppose. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. This one actually has a top camera view. That's nice. But I'm actually... There we go. Yeah, this is something else though. This is something else. The AvenHorn doesn't even fit on this tiny bridge. Oh, wonky for real though. Ooh, I'm nervous though, I'm telling you. So is my AvenHorn. I love that horn. If we cannot reach it from here, it seems like this crane doesn't work like most of the other cranes. This one really has to be on top of it, which is cool, I suppose, but also a proper weakness. How are we going to do this? Now, could I just be sneaky about this and just try to do it in all way? Nope. You know what? Restore the crane first. Oh, no. Yep. Come on, AvenHorn. Don't be tipping right now, though. Oh, yeah. This should be more than enough. Come on, big boy. This is the wildest way how we are doing it, though. But we are going to do this for real, boys. Anchors, please do magic, though. I know you have probably... you probably have to do some black magic right there, though. But let it work. Let it work. Oh, wait a minute. Look at it. Now we can. All right. Wait a minute. Do you see... Did you notice something? Now we do have the circle. The circle was not there before. So it should not be an issue, as you can see. I already thought there is something missing. Something was not clicking in my head, though. Now we know what it is. See? Okay, that's just pure evil. We had it on a perfect alignment, though. So if you do have that with this mission, brother, restart the game first, alright? Alright? Because you don't want to damage your trucks or do something this unrealistic. Oh boy. Yeah, the issue with the twins there right now is that we cannot, and I repeat, we cannot have it all the way over here to be so imbalanced. Come on. Doesn't want to drop, it seems. Restore the crane. It's a nice little shortcut in it, though, huh? Well, that one is just... Oh, just in reach. Nice. We can do it, though. We can definitely do this. With the power of diesel, my boys, we can do anything, though, these days, huh? We can do anything. What a strange job this became. It was so straightforward, though, huh? But that's what I love about this game. Anything can go sideways at any time. Now, Big Girl is very happy with this heavy load, though. I mean, it's right up her alley, though. She's pumped up. She's ready to go. Restore the crane for this big boy. And hoppa, there we are. Now, let's pack the cargo. Absolutely fantastic. All-wheel drive on. Let's go into low gear plus, by the way, and then put X on. Actually, low gear itself, because we are bumpy here. As you can see, we almost tipped twice there. It's a bumpy road. We have heavy cargo, making herself a little bit more top heavy. But man, this looks awesome, though. It looks like a rocket or something, you know. Big Girl back in action. I don't know what it is, though, but this truck makes me happy. Oh, yeah, look at that. Ain't that a beauty, though, right there. Although, this would be a better thumbnail, probably, right? You know? Something like this. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. There we go. Alright, just hauling forward, though. Low gear sometimes with some trucks. It's kind of funny how it works, though. But listen, alright. If you go slow, you're actually quicker than with other trucks if you're going quick, right? You know, and it doesn't has to do with speed in general, but it has to do with Yep, reapplying, reloading your cargo, restrapping it, all the extra work. Slow and steady beats anything. Especially on bumpy roads like this. And trucks like the twin steer, it wants to get dirty. It wants to get muddy. Doesn't care about it. The big girl just keeps on going. It's kind of interesting though, since the AvenHorn or Hornet is actually in retirement though, huh? We don't need the wins, but I will take the wins. There we go. Just to be extra careful, you know. Go, take it wide so we don't tip too heavy. Yeah, the rollovers though, huh? You gotta be very careful of. A little bit of tipping doesn't mean it's the end of the world, but if it keeps going, it keeps on going. This is what I mean by this truck is so difficult. Like this would normally be no big issue. And it still wasn't for us though, because we can anticipate it by now. Man, don't underestimate it, alright? You know, you're in trouble if you do. And I do underestimate everything, by the way. Alright, there we go though. You saved us. I think it'd be only be fair if we let you have some resources from the warehouse. Oh, heck yeah, brother. I do agree with that. Check the suspicious activity point. Oh, wow. Everybody here who's living in this region, please take some classes in economics. Because if all of you provide metal rolls, your prices are going to drop drastically. And the middleman is going to love its rear off. Now, I kind of want to go with the suspicious activity thing right away. But it might be like we are going to do something else first. More, yeah, that is that. We do need a scout for that one anyhow. And mobile telephony. Oversized cargo ×1. Now, where do we get the oversized cargo from? I believe it's from the other map though. Oh no, actually over there, and we do have to haul it. Saddle low is required, so I think we are going to grab it with the AvenHorn too. Now, there was another mission that I was thinking about. It was Grandma's Cookies. Remember that one? Right over here, mud tested. That is a very difficult job, and I want to do it with the AvenHorn. I want to see if this thing actually beats the Tatarin in mud. You know, I think that's a good thing to test, right? You know, because the Tatarin is a whole different beast though, for real. Let me get a saddle. Oh no. Well, let's install it anyway. Ooh, a power fan add-on. This one, universal compartment. Take it with you. Now, we could get a different truck with us. Let's see what we have. Alright, I did tune her all up though. Oh yeah, all of it is tuned. It is a powerful truck though in its own right. It is a power to weight in 6 of an S rating. That is quite sick though. But the issue is it's not a heavy, well, it's a heavy truck in its own right, like I said, but it's a highway truck and its specialization is, guess what? Highways, not countryside roads. Or forest roads. So I'm not really sure how it goes. I painted it in the old caramel colors though. That's typical for some very old trucks. And yeah, you know, off we go. Everything is just maxed out. And I'm very curious about it. We could tune it a little bit further though, I might say, right, you know. Like a couple of flaps over here is quite cool. We do have the basics one, although I don't want to have these either. Because, you know, anything goes. But if we have to choose, let's just tune it up though, right, you know. Nah. That looks like a little bit like a samurai, though. I don't know, or ninja, I don't know. Front. Oh. Side front fenders. I mean, we want to protect it against the trees, though, right? Now, don't we? Yeah, I think we want to. Now, yeah, this is typical old school, man. Loving it. Loving it, but I will not do it. All right, that's a massive beacon, though. We are not an unicorn. And what do we have at the front? Yeah, I don't want to have this super low because you know what will happen, right? You know, it will just block us from advancing. So let's just keep as is. Then we have the exhaust. Yeah, let's Let's make it a handsome boy though, huh? Extended horns. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. What did I add? Exhaust side fenders. Ah, I see. Well, that's good though. Look at those horns though. What is it? A big bull or something? I know you guys want it though, right? You know, we have the smaller ones or we have the big ones. Let's go full America right there. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I kind of want to have something old school like this though. Yep. There we go. It's a monster. It's my first highway truck though, so it might actually be a massive surprise for me. This is a very, very interesting cabin though. What is that, a radio or something? Probably a hot dog warmer. I don't know, but this truck looks like fun to begin with. It's a flat nose, so it's easy turns and all. Lots of maneuverability. It's a bouncy one though. Yeah, that's something I have to be careful of. There's the off-road gear. So far, I have to say though, it's a very interesting one. It kind of reminds me of a Longhorn right now. Or one of the old school forks, you know, what only has two pins. We have, of course, you know, a bed in the rear. Now, let's see. We want to go down here all the way. So we just follow this road, huh? Just follow this road. Wait a minute. To the left first. So far, so good, though. I wonder how tip-heavy it is. I kind of want to be rough with it, though. But we will find out, even if we drive slow. So far, it's a quick one. It's a very quick one though. Just look at it hauling. 4 out of 4 gears, of course, of course. Okay, for off-road though, this thing is quick. And so far, no damage. Most other trucks would have taken damage already though. Wait a minute, did he program it so that the highway trucks just feel like a highway haul? Maybe though, maybe. Jeez, I'm really roughnecking it here though, but so far no issues. Can you imagine? I've been missing out. Just say that I've been missing out from the start though. Come on, give me a comment, somebody. You know, like just pull my leg right there. All right. Here we go. So far, what a blast though. But yeah, everything has been dry. No mud, no nothing though, right? So, yeah, that's something that we have to think about too, right? You know, to keep in consideration. And by the way, I still wonder who planted all the corn over here. Somebody's still working here. This is not an illegal meth lab or something right now, though, is it? I know, perfect parking, though. I've been too distracted by looking around, all right? That's the trailer. Now, we have to go ring around the Rosie, so we have to go just around there. Perfect. Just the same way back, huh? Go back right where we came from. I don't know, man. The caramel colors make me happy, though. Whenever we are going to play American Truck Simulator, We are definitely going to drive some old school trucks that, you know, with this color though, if we can. Probably a Kenworth or something. Maybe you guys know a couple better ones. I don't know, man. There we go. There we go. And maybe we're going to play a Euro Truck Simulation though. I don't know. I love them both. They are both a lot of fun. They are actually the same. Just big difference is though the tiny roads in the cities in comparison to the American ones. And of course the nature, the deserts of America with the swamps and all the beautiful woodlands, you know, around here and there. It's an amazing, diverse nature. Okay, what are you stuck on, my boy? Ah, one of those decoration logs. Okay. Yeah, it's very diverse though, but then of course, you know, we have in Europe we have the mainland, right? You know, lots of countryside, fields, forest, and in the north we do have the little bits of the forests that are stretching till the eye can see, let's say in Finland, and fields and all that stuff too. Mountains though in Norway and Sweden, and of course we have the Alps in central south Europe. The fields of France, and the Mediterranean with Spain, Portugal, Italy and Greece, Turkey too. So yeah, you know, like there's diversity in nature on both sides though. But I mean, we don't have a desert now, do we, in Europe? But in American Truck Simulator, you don't have any fjords either. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. But then again, we don't have redwood in Europe. In other words, there's a lot of scenery to behold though, right? You know, a lot of it. And it's a lot of fun though, I can tell you already. I just love those games. Just to explore, to feel, and to see things. Like, I did play Fallout New Vegas quite a lot because I do love me some Fallout, right? I played the first one when I was very, very young, not understanding anything. And there are some dirty tricks though. Like you could get a disease in New Reno for cleaning pipes. Well, as a kid, I thought, sure, man, you know, I can be a plumber. You know, I can declog the toilet because, you know, as an RPG player back then, I was used to killing rats, you know, basic jobs to begin with. Yeah, well, they do mean something else with that in New Reno, I can tell you that though. You know what I mean? Yeah, they got me. Yep, that's bad though. That's bad, man. You know, my English was not that good back then. So... Oh, what a dirty humor, huh? Yeah, games back then were so different. But yeah, you know, like in New Vegas, it's the 3D one made by... Oh my god. Not BlackRock, though. Oh, I forgot the developer's name. Shameful, though. Shameful. Anyways, I do recognize a lot of IRL locations there already. And then I see them again in American Truck Simulator. It just feels different though, and I love that about these games. But that makes Wisconsin map in in SnowRunner also more disappointing though. Because now I had 2 comments from people from Wisconsin, and he said it doesn't look anything like Wisconsin though. Yep. So I checked, I knew already there was a lot of nature around there, right? You know, that resembled a lot of, ooh, be careful here. A lot of flatlands, farmlands, you know, forest and stuff like that. Beautiful, beautiful land though, I can already tell you. It's really amazing. Kind of reminded me of the Netherlands, France, Western Germany, you know. Belgium, no, because Belgium has a lot of small mountains, you know. Not everywhere, of course, but there are places like that. So it is very interesting. It's kind of shame. I do get why they do put this in the game, though. But he should have made very, very thick, dense forest around here. More rivers. Strange forming lakes, though, so that we have to go through some parts of it, maybe, right? That will be cool, and go around it with some other parts. You know, the creativity knows no ends, though, right? And sure, those rocks over there will be fine. But anything else, just keep it more flat. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but if I ever have contact with the developers, though, I will put my finger right deep in that freaking wound over there, that you have to be a little bit more realistic, because this is why sim gamers play the game, right? You know, we don't just do this for the room. It's a combination of trucking and, of course, and hauling and nature exploration. Just a cheap ass ticket to a different country, a different region. Well, we keep sitting on our asses. Alright, so we could go there, but we could also be a little bit more highway style, though. Okay, let's see how this bounces, man. Whoever owned this one previously, though. Is that a freaking radio? Oh, that's an old school radio down there, isn't it? It is. Oh, I have seen that, though, when I was very, very young. But yeah, you know, whoever kept this one before us, though, he really did love this truck. It's so clean compared to many other trucks that we do own. Those cup holders, they are awesome there. Loving the detail. You could have made that a little bit dirtier, though, right? You know, with coffee stains or something. By the way, truckers, listen. If you are interested in European trucks, but also American trucks, or vice versa, there is a trend going on between truckers of both continents that are actually buying trucks from each continent, and they let others drive it too. So, you know, you can check it out. You do hear opinions about it. It's an awesome little thing now, ain't it, though? It's a real nice thing. So just Google it, you know, like US truckers trying European trucks, or vice versa. And if you do like that content, though, let me know, alright? Because if I do get a little bit of feedback like that, with my recommendations, then I can do it more often. Anyways, I can do it anyways, thus, you know, just do what feels good to you. Come on, big boy. You're a tough cookie, though. You can do this. So far, man, I'm really impressed with this truck. Sure, in the deep mud we had a little bit of an issue, but it will be strange to get one of the beginning trucks, though, to just haul ass right through the mud, you know what I mean? Even for it being a weaker, older truck, gotta say, man, I'm impressed, dude. I'm impressed. Let's see. That's a nice from Nil 2. Oh, wow, look at the... Wait a minute. The cabin is actually... Oh, that's interesting. It's a tip over, of course, but... I just do realize it is a half tip over, right? The cabin... Okay, interesting. The front of the cabin is actually part of the engine, though, the lower front. And the upper one is just that we can detach. Oh, that's real cool. In Europe, it's the whole thing, right? Even the front grille will be totally... There's no halfie there. Alright, back to the massive cabin, though. It just cheers me up. Hi, we are trying to set up some mobile communication here. The signal is so bad I can't even call my mom. But we need to haul the equipment to the hilltop. Will you help? Of course we do, of course we do. We just have to drive over it, it seems. Oh, cargo management. There we go, boys. There we go. Now we do the assembly and we can call our families. Thanks for your help. And that ought to be very important though, right? You know, I'm very happy that we can do it for him. Shall we do one more? I think we are going to deliver Grandma's cookies though in the AvenHorn A15. That's one heck of an important woman though, I can already tell you. Papa. Oh, it's a shortcut down there. That's cool. Alright, I'm not sure what type of cookies we are transporting here, alright, you know, so don't blame me if we're getting arrested. But look at that. This house is not even done. There's a dude fishing there. Probably watching us with binoculars. And we have to only transport it after midnight. Well, I mean, aliens can see us right now with these lights on though, but off we go, off we go. We have to go in first person. There we go. And accept it. Yeah, boys, let's go, let's go, let's go. I mean, this is one heck of a difficult mission though. I will keep the timer on though to the right so the HUD stays on. Look at that nose, dude. So the Tatarin really did struggle. We were once 1 second off from gold. And then we went bronze, I believe, or late silver. I believe it was bronze though. Yeah, man, this is something else though, isn't it? 5 out of 7 gear, which is nice. If we turn back and lower, then you know what we have to do, right? You know, we have to stay in high gear. Well, this truck has so much grip. And it's so wide though, from every side, you know, like we can grab some fast land compared to the mud, right? You know, that's in between. Oh, there we go. 1 out of 7. Keep them going, keep them going. Low gear plus it is. Yeah, those are precious seconds though that we cannot lose. Remember, we lost by 1 second though in the Tatarin. And this might be a lot more difficult by maneuvering compared to the Tatarin though, because we barely see anything here. But with everything else, I mean, we just stomp right through everything though, no, don't we? I forgot our time limiter, so that's interesting. You know what would be creepy? To see a shadow figure right there to the right or something. It will be something else, right? You know, especially because we are doing a strange mission. I have a feeling we are already way quicker though than we were with the Tatarin. We could go there to the left if you have an off-road truck. You know, something smaller than this monster. Because if we get stuck there though with our tires, it's something else. I believe we have 230, something like that. So it might be like we are not quick enough again. Yeah, this is going to be a mistake. Nope. Oh. Oh, okay, we still have it. Nice. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't let it be 40. Ooh, there we go, there we go. Turn left. Yep, there we go, my boys. There we go. Ay, 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 ay. Nice. Anything from my beloved grandma. This is for you. If your grandma lives in this shack over here. Let's call it a shack because it is not a house anymore though. Look at the damage in the roof and all. Look at that. That's what I mean, right? You know? Anything for your grandma. Fix her roof, dude. Don't bring her cookies. Well, I believe with this we can actually do in the next episode. I think that's going to be fun. Yeah. It's going to be a very special mission though, I think. Suspicious activity. Alright, by that, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful time. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stay happy and healthy though. Bye-bye.